Hello, beautiful people. I am trying to get some music on for us. So we have a big moon, a beautiful 60.8 hertz. Oh, and technology is not wanting to work with me. Let's see. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. Trying to get some music going here. My technology isn't wanting to do what it's supposed to. Let's see. I'm so glad you would. Do you have like things going on today, or are you kind of taking it easy? Oh, good. Let's see. I think I want to do. This one sounds good. No. Yes. Let's see if this will play and not be incredibly loud. Can you hear that? Oh, you've got your music going too, so we'll do that. That should be good. Okay. Oh, good. All right. Now, this is more than just a moon activation. We're going to be incorporating Reiki and energy healing. I don't particularly... I'm not going to say like the word Reiki. Reiki is wonderful, but I incorporate energy healing as a whole because just like with identifying with anything, I feel like it's very limiting to say that I just practice one thing or I just acknowledge one version of energy. There's so many different kinds of energies in the world, and as we work with them, then we start to feel more and more. All right. And I'm trying to get this on YouTube as well so that we have a replay, and it is not wanting. Yeah, it is a practice of pieces. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. There we go. So, that being said, let's just start out with some big breaths. There is a lot of big energy coming in today. The full moon is in full swing. And my guides specifically have really been pushing me to activate and help people tune into their Earth Star Chakra, which is very grounding and peaceful and supportive. But when it first starts coming online, it can be, for me, it was very intense. I mean, I can't say for you, everybody's different. So one of the things that I like, why is it like this? One of the things that I like to acknowledge is that there is different forms of energy even in each chakra. You've got your own past, your own history, your own past lives, if you resonate with that. And because of that, you're tapping into your own energies. So this is a collective healing, right? We are going into each one of us and take what resonates and leave the rest, right? Not everything is going to be for everyone because this is collective. All of the energies from all the lives, from all the things. Yes, it's so intermingled. I've been getting into more of the like quantum healing realm and quantum science, and it's been so fascinating how things are so intermingled. Oh, what in the world is this doing? I cannot. It's so funny. I know I am fairly certain that Mercury is not retrograde, but goodness help me if my technology doesn't want to work. That's amazing that you've been working with more of the quantum stuff. As more of my guides have started coming to me, they're starting to like push me these little books on quantum experiences and how the shamans have really connected into that quantum realm without having the verbiage for it. It's so intense. So let's go ahead and set our space. Now, with energy healing in general, because I'm not with you, I've cleared my space. I've made sure that all of my energies are just what's right now. Everything else, I'm going to encourage you. Good. I love letting your intuition guide you. Absolutely. I think that's when you find the best stuff. So when you're setting your space, this is a happy, safe space. Exactly. And I'm so glad that you feel that way too. Make sure that you have, I'm going to encourage everybody to have water with you, which I need to grab mine. Give me 2 seconds. And my puppy's right next to me. He likes to suckle on his toys, and sometimes he makes these groaning noises while he's doing it. So hopefully he doesn't do that too much. And then a journal, if you're a journaler. Some people aren't. Some people just like to be in the experience. I'm going to give a couple opportunities to stop and do some automatic writing or just reflective writing. Automatic writing is fun because it's not coming from your thinking brain. You're putting your hand and the pen or pencil on the paper and just letting it flow. And that in itself can be super powerful. There he goes. Can you hear him? He's so funny. So because this is a nice safe space, I hope that wherever you are in a position where you can sit quietly. But if you come to a point where you feel like your body needs to move or you need to make sounds, that's a big one for me. When we're releasing energy and we're working through things, being able to make the noises, whether that's of joy or anger or grief, whatever comes up out of you, our emotions are meant to be heard, meant to be acknowledged, and then released. And if we're holding on to those sounds, those breaths, those body movements, if we're trying to condense everything and not let them out, exactly, it is very instinctive. And it feels like so many people that I experience, we've been taught not to release those things. We've been told not to listen to our instincts. So I'm going to encourage you to do that. All right. So just taking a moment now, you can either close your eyes, leave them open, sit, lay down, whatever feels most natural for you. I've got all my stones in my pockets. Oh gosh, yeah, it's terrible. I know for a really long time until I was, I would say in my mid-20s, everything was contained. Don't be seen, don't be heard, don't express your emotions. It was terrible. So now that I'm coming out of that, I have felt so much better. All right. Let me just set out my stones. I've got them all in my little bag. They're beautiful, beautiful energies. And my agates come out together. Okay. Let's just start by taking some big breaths. I always recommend in through the nose and out through the mouth. There's so much science behind breathing through the nose and why it's beneficial for you, but for the sake of this, we're just going to acknowledge that it helps calm our nervous systems a bit more. It turns on that vagus nerve. So try to make it a round breath. As you're breathing in, feel it go through your body and then back out the mouth. Ooh, this is a really fun collective energy. So with the moon and the energies at large, good. Yes, breathing is a huge somatic practice. Breathe into areas of the body that are tight. Unclench your jaw. That's always a big one. Lower the shoulders. My other favorite one that not a lot of people bring up is release your abdomen. We spend so much time sucking it in and clenching and guarding our abdomens. Let that be soft right now. And normally the energies ask me to go really quickly with these. I'm definitely being pulled to kind of go slower. We're kind of in the muck as we're coming into our Earth Star Chakras. So our current energies right now are definitely affecting our stability. There's a lot of transformation happening. Thank you. There's a lot of transformation happening, and so I'm being encouraged, and I hope you can as well, just to slow it down for a minute. We're going to come back to the earth. Now, the traditional chakra system has 7 chakras. It starts at the root, at the base of the spine. But we're going to go a little lower than that. So whether you envision by closing your eyes or by keeping them open and staring at a blank space, whatever feels most natural to you, we're going to focus our energies. First, bringing a light. And for me, that light feels violet. Might feel gold or white for you. We're going to bring that light, and it's going to start from the top of our head, coming in from the universe, coming in from source, and just letting it melt through the body, through the head. Ooh. We'll have some throat clearing to do later, through the shoulders and the chest, down the abdomen, down through the legs, feeling some tension in the knees. Let's relax that. Remembering to keep breathing, and as you exhale, let that light go down about a foot below your feet. And just feel that energy pool. And that energy typically seems to be a warm amber color. Maybe it's a deep brown. It's a little different for everyone. And with that, I'm being led into a guided visualization. So, however you prefer to visualize, I want to imagine yourself outside somewhere. wherever your outside happy place is. Maybe it's on a mountain or in a forest. But really tap into what the nature feels like outside. The vibration of the air where it's clean. The silence without the city noises, without the cars, without your phone ringing. How it smells. Maybe you hear birds. Tap into wherever that place is for you. And feel the energy from below your feet being firmly grounded, like a magnet being pulled. And it keeps you upright so that you don't topple over. And as you're walking through this outside area that you're most connected with, you find yourself at a pool of water. It's going to be a different size for everybody. Maybe that pool of water is just a puddle. Maybe it's a lake. But a clear, still water that you can look into and see your reflection. And the reflection that you're seeing looks like you, but there's something more to it. There's a brightness. There's a power in that reflection. And the reflection smiles at you with a knowing. And as you acknowledge the energies around you, you notice at your sides coming near. First, there are 3 beings. The first to introduce themselves is your spirit guide. And you may see them, you may just feel their energy. This is a guide that's been with you for a long time. They're excited that you're finally acknowledging them a little more closely. And with you is an ancestor. You may know them, you may not. Somebody from your lineage. There's a lot of lineage work that we're doing right now. And you notice off to the side is the energy that was in that reflection. Your highest self is with you. And they guide you to come back to your life force. That's what we're really being called to do. We've been muted. We've been repressed. Feel where that life force is in your body. It might be different for everybody. It could be at the base of your ribs. It could be down in your belly. It could be in your shoulder. Just feeling wherever that is for you. And they'll help you focus your energy there, your acknowledgement, and let that life force grow. this is a time of creation and transformation and alignment. But we can't do that fully without being connected to the earth. So that's where they'll start us. And this is where I'm going to encourage you to move your body a little bit. Feel your legs being strong. Feel your spine being straight like a tree. Although trees do have some bends in them, so don't be too hard on yourself. Feeling the support of the earth. Being connected to the network of energies in the earth and how they communicate to one another. My moss agate is screaming at me right now. It really wants to support us. We're all part of this mycelial network. We can communicate with the trees and the moss and the rocks and the wind and the animals and each other. We may feel very alone sometimes, but energetically we are all tapped into each other. Now, as you're tapped into this network, your ancestor guides you to sit in a comfortable position on the ground. And this is where your past lineages need to be cleared. There may be some generational trauma, for lack of a better word. It just feels like an ick. Something that isn't aligned with who you are, but has been tied to your energies just based on the family you were born into. Think about the things that came up for you in your childhood. Was it repression? Was there anger? Was there a grief? All of these things that just kind of stuck to you. Ways that you were raised that didn't feel right, but were just the way things were. Your ancestor places their hand on both of your shoulders. Your guide places one hand on your left. Your highest self places one hand on your right. And as a whole, they begin releasing these energies. So let them come up through you, but also let them go down into the ground. This is a two-way working. This energy goes both ways. They come up and purge, and then they get released down into the ground. And this is where we need to bring some of this in. Love that this is the song they brought me to. All right. So letting your body move as you sit. The muscles hold memory, generational, karmic, from your time. There's all that water and connective tissue that are holding on to the things that we didn't even know existed, not consciously. So allowing them to move. Allowing it to let go, to bring some ease and flow into the body. And the smoky quartz gets called to help you purge. And here I'll leave you in silence while I do the energy work. You have your experience there, letting it come out. Remember to keep breathing. Make any sounds you need to. This is a safe space. You're surrounded by support and love. Keep going. Sending it down into the earth. Feeling the elementals, the trees, they're all supporting you. Taking a big breath. Cleansing. Releasing. Being done with that energy. Your support team lets you know that it's time to shift your sense of self. So now that all of that is gone, now Now that you're done with that, now that you can move forward, might feel like a void. It's the sense that I'm getting, an emptiness. That emptiness, it's not like when you're hungry. It's full of excitement and possibility. This is a void of potential, and it is just waiting for you to step into it. And the question I'm getting for you now is, what is your art? It doesn't have to be a physical form of art like painting. Where are you creating in your life? What are you good at? What are you passionate about? Is it being a parent? Is it helping others? Is it teaching? You might be really good at math. Whatever that is for you, where are you creating in this world? We're going to bring in that spark of life. Staying firmly connected to the earth, it comes down through your crown. It illuminates all of your energy centers at once. We're flushing. And they're building. And this spark asks you to focus on your root now, right at the base of your spine. Staying connected to that space beneath your feet. Acknowledging any fears that might be here that are preventing you from sharing this art, your life force with the world. It's not anything you have to hide anymore. The more you are yourself, the more you will find your tribe. Let's just focus on that root for right now. Building it. This is your foundation for manifestation, bringing things into the world, letting yourself know that it is safe to have and to be. And out loud or in your head, say, I am. And there might be a little word that pops in after that. But just focus right now on the I am. I am here. I am me. Just I am. Oh, that's beautiful. And our energy gets pulled up into the solar plexus. Whether you're a man or a woman, or in our womb space, that area in our lower belly where our creativity grows and bubbles. It is the seat of our emotions and our passion. Ooh, there's new perspectives here in this creativity that you can find and you can build. It's a space of limitless possibility. There are answers here. I don't know about you, but this feels exceptionally powerful here. Let's build that. Brings us up into our solar plexus, right below our ribs. That sense of self. With that new perspective, with that new creativity, and with the support of the earth and your strong foundations now, where have you been shut off? Where have you lost that spark and put up walls to hide who it is that you are out of shame or guilt or fear? I see your higher self handing you a sledgehammer and saying, go nuts on those walls. Just break them down. We're going to connect in with the heart while you just smash those walls. It is time to step into who you are proudly. Connecting into your heart to hear what has been challenging your confidence, bringing in the love for yourself, for this life, so that you can stand strong in who you are. Letting out that frustration that has been holding you back. Now I'm hearing a giggle. And I'm gonna cry. And your inner child joins us. They are ready to make this fun. They are ready to make this life about fun. About enjoying who you are. You don't have to hold on to any of that crap anymore. What can you do to play now? Move your body. Move your body and play. Dance around. Stretch. Maybe you just need to hug yourself for a minute. Filling your heart with joy. There's a lightness. That inner child asks you, what needs are you not letting yourself have met? What do you need right now? It doesn't have to be logical. Don't go into your head about it. Do you need a chocolate cupcake? Do you need to take a walk? Do you need to exercise? What is it for you? Just take a moment to listen. And this is where I'm encouraged to let you journal for a minute. Just put that pen to the paper and go nuts listing all of your needs. Talk out loud if you need to, whatever is the best way for these to come out of you. But don't hold on to what these needs are anymore. So much love and joy. And it's self-love, acknowledging that you have these needs. If we can't love ourselves, then nobody can truly love us, because we aren't letting them know who we are, we're not connecting with them, and we're not putting off the right vibration for them to love us how we need to be loved. We're not attracting in the people who can love us the way we need to be loved. It has to start with you. And we activate the third eye now, asking us to see what you don't want to see. It might not be comfortable. What is it that you need to know to start embodying you, to start living in alignment? And we're bringing our throat in as well. What do you need to say? What sound do you need to make right now? Bringing our mind and our body not only into alignment, but into action, so that we aren't saying one thing and feeling another about it, so that we're living more authentically, so that we can step into the future, into that higher self that is here supporting us now. All of these energies are going to build in all of the chakras all at once. This might get intense. Just remember to breathe. Letting them grow out and around you, surrounding every aspect of your being. And then that light coming in through the crown and pushing it all down into the earth like a lightning bolt. And sitting for a moment in silence here. letting your body finish moving in whatever ways it needs to, until you are ready to come into stillness and integrate these new energies into every cell and fiber of your being. We are being pushed right now. We are being called to take action for ourselves. We're being pushed out of our comfort zones. We can't grow if we stay in our comfort zones. I'm going to call right now from your guides. It's to stop procrastinating. Stop putting off the healing. Stop putting off the steps. Whatever it is that your goal is. Sitting back in this void of possibility. What is the small voice inside of you saying? As Mother Earth holds you, she provides a path, little breadcrumbs. Maybe it shows up as pebbles for you, or footstones. What are the next 2 steps that you need to make? It doesn't have to be all of them, just 2. Maybe just 1. That's okay. Sometimes that first one is a big one. I wasn't going to do a card pull today, but I'm being pulled to go get my oracle deck, so I will be right back. Oh. We got 2. I'm so excited. They landed face up. They're very loud. And I don't even know, I'm going to read what the card means, because that's part of the message. There might be something in it that you need to hear on a deeper level. But the 2 that were pulled are have courage, which is just so fitting with this Leo full moon, right? Like the lion. And heed your dreams, this beautiful nature spirit. And I love we've got the snake here, which represents Kundalini energy rising. Maybe it means something else for you. That's what I'm taking from it right now. So let's see. Have courage. Let's see, that is card 14 for anybody who likes numerology. All right. So, there are times when you feel small, afraid, and alone in the world, but you are not alone. You are watched over and cherished by Gaia and the Great Spirit. Know that you have within you the strength to overcome all obstacles placed in your path, no matter how daunting or large they may seem. Have courage. Now is the time to trust in yourself and have confidence that you will overcome all. Holy moly, right? I'm so glad it resonates with you, Trevor. That is insane. Could not be more fitting. I love it. And Heed Your Dreams, card 17 in this deck. Your dreams are a powerful tool for increasing self-awareness, for they contain within them the unfiltered truth. Whether it may be a dream or a nightmare, they are the keys to understanding your inner self, both your joys and your fears. Commune with Gaia and Great Spirit in the stillness of your slumber. Learn to read and interpret your dreams. Listen to what they tell you. Pay close attention to how they make you feel. Heed what they reveal and learn who you are and who you wish to be. Really, really powerful. Oh, taking a big breath. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to encourage you to drink some water as well. So why do we use the stereotype or the often used drink your water? Our energies just got shuffled around and shaken up and pushed out. Realize that you've been taking dreams too literally versus aspirations. And that happens sometimes. It's amazing how sometimes we just get a new perspective and suddenly it's like a light bulb and it just clicks and we go, that is what it meant. That's what we need. It's insane. And I love this deck that I was called to because it's very earth-based and like just spending, if you have time or ability to spend some time in nature, and it doesn't even have to be like full on the forest. I currently live in the numerology resonated. Oh, that's awesome. I'm really curious what the 14 and 17 mean for you. But if you can take some time to just go like, I probably look like a crazy person. I live in the city right now, and on my walk to get my kids from school, there are these lines of trees, and there are days, I kid you not, where I just have to hug each one. There are 5, and I just have to hug each one for a second as I walk past them and continue on my way to school. But it's very powerful for me to tap into the energy of those trees. And it might do something for you too. Maybe just touch a bush, talk to the grass, whatever it is that you might be called to do, just to connect a little bit more with nature. And figure out how one baby step that you can take to be more yourself today. It's early here still. Wherever you are in the world, hopefully it's the beginning-ish of your day and you have possibility. That's what it feels like to me right now, is that we have possibility. Oh, goodness. All right. Together, let's take 1 or 2 more big breaths. North Los Angeles County. Oh, I lived in LA County. I hope you didn't get, let's see, the fires were fairly north. I don't know if they were in LA County. Did you get affected by the fires? They missed you. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad to hear that. That's one of the reasons I moved away from California, was I couldn't, the fire stressed me out too much. I couldn't do it. All right, so taking some big breaths. I still feel my guides with me. Hopefully you still feel yours with you. I'm feeling a big hug. Oh, that happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. We are where we need to be to learn the lessons we need to learn. And when we're done, we'll be able to move on. It's just part of it. Yeah. All right, my loves. Oh, it's going to ask me to prove that I am still around. There we go. That's so funny. I'm glad you know why. That's probably one of the more challenging aspects of being on this journey, is sometimes we feel like we're stuck in a place and we don't know why. But when you do know why, that is crucial, and it's going to help you just catapult leaps and bounds on your journey. Just that small piece of the puzzle. All right, my loves, I am so honored to have been here with you. Thank you for taking this time, not only with me, but for yourself. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I'm hoping to be here every Wednesday morning. The radical acceptance of your path has helped a lot. Good, good. Keep going through it. And hopefully I see you more here. I'm hoping to be on here every Wednesday morning. I'm going to shoot for some Thursdays too, but sometimes schedules get weird. I will definitely be hosting a new and a full moon on a Wednesday around those moon cycles. So lots of love to you.